This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
I have Quantum Break. I haven't played it.
You called me. So here I am.
I just thought it was glare. Ha 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 ha.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up.
Get my hopes up.
So many times it's led to nothing.
What up, Jonas?
I found nothing. It's like we live in a room.
Quantum Break wasn't even as close as good as Alan Wake. I didn't play Alan Wake. Maybe I'll get that on PC.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
The room and the poster.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like
Oh man,
in that
then
movie.
this hot.
What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us.
They're lying to us.
Lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads
Federal
to
Bureau
the
of
real
Control.
world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something.
This game is crazy.
calls
High
out
shade.
from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
And 15 miles per hour wind gusts? Jesus.
Why did you bring me here?
Why did you bring me here? Let me do something real quick. The desaturation is super on right now, so let's turn the desaturation filter off. There we go. Because I'm playing in HDR, so I have to desaturate for the stream sometimes. Federal Bureau of Control. Huh. I'm not enjoying North Dakota. I'm asking myself the same thing. Prohibited item. Collectibles. Research records. I don't have any collectibles of this type. Correspondence. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited items. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. And number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All materials under Bureau investigations is to be brought in through private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay, doors just open. Cute. What does it say? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Creepy.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Correspondence security order. Attention Bureau of Control. Attention all. A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Okay. R4 reminder report. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request a form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, the R4s are mandatory under Section 7.5.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Mr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. The TPS and the R4 reports, not optional.
Hello?
The office manager.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ahti.
You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
There may be work for the axe.
I've
Take
done
them
enough
behind the
night shift
sauna.
loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti
Welcome
the
to the
janitor is
oldest
a friendly
house.
face in my book.
Sir, you haven't returned my stapler. Oh, we're locked out. There's the elevator. JRPGs dictate I go look for things. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Collectibles, research and records, bureau expenditures. Major, staffing surveillance, data center initiative, construction, minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livable costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. See page 6. I'm gonna need you to move your office downstairs.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Federal Bureau of Control? Bathroom. What secrets in here? It looks like. Oop. Let's take that elevator then. This game's already
The
kooky.
cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
You're fine, Jonas. I remember Office
I've been
Space.
trying to pull it down ever since.
I'm trying to pull it down ever since.
Will you help?
Will you help? What is this? This is gonna be good, I can already tell.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
This is a great choice for what single player game should I play after the experience of Fallen Order. Correspondence. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words phrase to use. In service of his/her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Word phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Total lockdown in effect. Building in lockdown. Have you played this, Shade? Puts away writing crop. Two Souls series completely misread the title. What's this? Trench do not disturb. Non-official. Barbara, I am not to be distributed. Cancel my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one of them. Trench. What? Investigate the noise inside the director's office. Yeah, I played out after Fallen Order like you. I played it. Oh, cool. Who knew we were such twins?
Shit.
He's dead.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who's she talking to? Your application with process?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
As your ritual challenge, you must choose to be the chosen
Look
one.
at this place. Where am I?
Oh, Arcade! Arcade! Yes! Thank you, Arcade, so much for the $20 donation through Tiltify for Color of Change. Arcade, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Arcade. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. We just started Control. Oh, man. These are the concept tattoos we see in your mind? Ooh, she's dead. So jumps are gonna have to be precise. There's no Fallen Order grabbing the ledge. Okay. Wish I could do more. Oh no, Aru, you did so much with those $20. Please, thank you so much. That's all gonna go to a great cause. Of course, you don't have to thank me for using the platform. We all have to do our part, and you've done yours. Thank you, Arcade. I've got the service weapon.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay. So no looking for ammo packs. Oh! Oh! And I'm dead. Thank you, Arcade, once again for the $20 donation through Tiltify for its color of change. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Oh, crap. They shoot now? Or am I getting shot? All right, we did it. We wield the gun, you. Board appoints you. Played the PSP version of the series and it was just trash if I recall correctly. Which series?
This threat. An attack. Duty
Oh, the
is to
PSP
render.
version. I didn't know there was another version of this.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted
Weird.
down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Oh, I haven't made I haven't played the Deus Exes. I love Mirror's Edge though. But I thought DICE made that, not Remedy. Or is this? No, this isn't Remedy. Hold on. Yeah, it is Remedy. It's Remedy in 505 Games. Love Mirror's Edge, the first one. I didn't play Catalyst. I have Catalyst, but I haven't played it.
Hotline.
Hotline.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Reach the hotline. Got him. Got him. Got him. Enemies throughout the help when damage, collect health items to restore health. They're all talking.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Research records. Hissguard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used a standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carried pump-action shotguns. They have no observed supernatural abilities, with the exception of a certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding and dense Hiss resonance. Capable of stopping bullets, this is a shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does this Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did Hiss individuals come with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited for? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it's obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Urban legends. Examinations of paranormal topics. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation. Oh, she got game. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation from Tiltify for Color of Change. Sister got game. Thank you so much for making that donation. I really appreciate it. It's going to a wonderful cause. Sister, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. It's going to go to a great cause. Thank you. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human interaction exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs can only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that can consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Thank you for being wonderful. Oh, stop. So glad you're here, sister. How are you enjoying? Have you been watching? How are you enjoying Control? This is very much a mind compared to Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order was like full like popcorn, and this is literal mind. 505 made Toot Souls. It was a similar base premise, psychoactive abilities. The HUD is pretty similar, like 95% or so, but it was a bad RE style with her ability to take over people remotely. It's just supposed to be a story, but it's way too much grinding. Oh. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description and para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, this object allows para-utilitarians to be redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted though the criteria is unknown. Watching then phone call different than Star Wars? Yes, very different. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis redacted many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Oh.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Federal Bureau of Control, United States of America. Wow. Whoa. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them one of these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you here from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. What's FBOC, right? I think it's Federal Bureau of Control. An FBOC. Just kill the scrubs first. Oof. Gotcha. Oof. Oof, this is not easy. Oh, rip. Rip. Thank you for the Fs. Man, that's tough for the very beginning. Gotta be more aggressive. Oh, shelter max occupancy. Personnel mod, energy boost. Weapon mods. Oh, personal mods. Energy boost, common, equip. Marshal, AWE investigations. For Marshal's eyes only. Marshal, we have checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fires before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need you to find better a way to sort fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope there's a little livelier over there. Special Agent Keenum. I said Keenchum, it's Keenum. So we can lock ourselves in here, huh?
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Oh, crap. Go get the health, get the health, get the health, and run. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Must cleanse control points.
Let's cleanse control points.
An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Whoosh. Return back to normal?
Holy shit. You
Speak
did
with a
it.
voice in the safe room
We did it.
intercom.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
It's an actual point coming from the ceiling.
Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
You're the new director?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the
I think it's an
director.
HRA.
That makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body.
Yeah, I think so.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out.
And the whole room
The whole
shifted
room
around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
What happened to her?
But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
Bureau she's part of.
Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Pushed the hiss out.
Assets, materials, conceptual material, hidden trend, undefined reading, house memory, collectibles, control points. Control points are located are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the sounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an obstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctions or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7252788 for the full report. There's nothing else, right? It says weapon mods 1 of 24. Ooh, here we go. Ammo refund. Ammo refund chance on hit 5%. Sure, love it. Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. Did I do it? They vanished.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart. I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
Control points are what we cleansed
I'll risk
earlier.
it.
That was a corrupted agent.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified.
And very
I
classified.
can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or
Or
suspected.
suspected.
He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline.
Said I should
Said I
find
should
it.
find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board.
The board.
He can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's to
The Hadron Resonance
department. He's the
Amplifiers,
head of
yeah.
communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those
these
years, I know
It's
real
now.
now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
I want to be a part of this world.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
It's ringing. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let me go to the restroom real quick. Oh my
Don't
goodness.
hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Welcome
There
to
are
the
no
oldest
stupid
house.
questions.
There
The
are
door to
no
the comms
stupid
department is just
questions.
outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
You get them just by watching and chatting the stream. Video game trivia, sorry. Alright, you can get a video game trivia, you're fine. Alright, Shikari, here is your video game trivia. Which Nintendo game caused enough injuries in children to result in an $80 million settlement? That question again, what Nintendo game caused enough injuries in children to result in an $80 million settlement? Pokemon, is that your final answer? Is that your final answer, Shikari? Outfits? We just have civilian. Okay, it looks like the way to go is this way. Oh no, it's
There
the
it is
hiss.
again. A welcome message.
White pearls, but yellow in the red in the eye? He's dead. Yeah, final answer. Shikari. Regret to inform you that is not the answer. The answer is Mario Party. Yes, the original Mario Party in Nintendo 64. But good try. Good try. How did they get hurt dancing? It's because a lot of the games had you like use the controller real hard, and it caused injuries. Like you broke controllers, and it was a lot of button mashing and control, and then joystick. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, interesting. I know, right? Isn't that a fun trivia? Oh, thanks. Oh, the Pokemon epilepsy thing was a good guess. That was the anime though. That was the anime, and Nintendo doesn't totally control. How do I switch my orientation here? Nintendo Track and Field for NES or throwing Wiimotes didn't beat that level of carpal tunnel? I guess not. I don't know how to change my orientation. Does anyone know? I'm gonna shoot over my right shoulder. Why is it not letting me switch? Oh, there we go. How did I do that? Oh, it's down. It's the down button on the D-pad. Got it. Down button. Thank you, Shikari. I've never played this before. This is my first time, so I appreciate hints. I definitely appreciate hints. Uh-oh, recharging. Not good. Gotcha. Porygon only existed in games because the episode never aired in the US. Yeah, I don't think he's been in the anime. That's right. Oh, Liveline, thank you so much for the host, Liveline. How are you, Liveline? Thank you so much for the host. Dead Letters. Remember, everyone, we are raising money for Color of Change. If you have anything that you can donate, here is the link in the chat. It's a cause we're supporting right now with everything that's been happening. If you can't, I know money's tough. I know this COVID-19 thing has been crazy on all kinds of people. Even just sharing the stream is more than enough. Liveline, yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. How are you, Liveline? Open assets. Liveline, since you're hosting, you get one freebie, Pokemon challenge, video game trivia, or a dad joke. Which one would you like? Unknown caller. Enter the communications department to find a hotline. Unknown caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight to the Hiss situation. Research and records. Hiss barrier.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, thank you, Jonas, for the Pokemon challenge. Who is that Pokemon? At anyone. Anyone. This is a freebie. Who's that Pokemon? I know what it is, but I want someone else to have a try before I do it. Summary. The Hiss resonant fields is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as to Vaporeon. Yes, Arucade. Yes. And I just want to highlight Arucade made a donation. Again, Arucade, I want to thank you 2, 3, 4 million times for making the donation. That's going straight to Color of Change. Thank you. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as conscious being? Does the distinction of any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching or planning? Refer to file redacted for the full report. Portrait of Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. Do you mind telling me about Color of Change? Yeah, Color of Change is an organization that builds campaigns around creating change for people of color. Since I work in the media field, I felt like it was the one that felt closest to me, because representation and seeing yourself and seeing campaigns directed, geared, and representing you are really important, and they're really important for changing people's minds and perceptions. Like, the media has a lot of influence on how we see people, and it's very, it can happen very subconsciously for us. And so when I was really looking at organizations to give, I felt that one felt really close to me, because how many times I just think about, what's the recent example? Even just seeing recently, Schitt's Creek, the show, seeing the representation of love and relationship for LGBTQ people in that show was just I felt it, and I felt so loved and seen. And I know when I feel seen in things that I'm watching and experiencing, and I feel like this organization, in its activism, in the way that it wants to tell people's stories, and also part of their mission is holding executives and companies accountable for what they do and the representation. I feel like it's something that very much spoke to me. I know that there's so many other organizations like the Bailout Project and all these others, and I feel like they're getting a lot of money and attention. And for me, I felt like Color of Change is one of those slow burn things. One of those it's not as obvious in front of mind, but it's one of those things that is super important for long-term change. And so it was an organization I felt that really felt in line with what I do, and the industry that I work in, and I'm such a visual person. I'm such a visual memory person, and I'm so empathetic when I watch and experience forms of media that I feel like that was definitely that's the organization I feel like that really speaks to me, that can make change. Oh crap and a half. Break that shield. Live still has his choice. I played it because I had points at a gap in your reading. Live still has his choice. Oh, yes. That's right. I'm sorry. Live. That's true. Thanks you for the information. Of course, Liveline. Liveline, which one did you want? Did you want a Pokemon challenge, dad joke, or a video game trivia? That's right. Thank you so much, Jonas, for reminding me of that. You get to have one for free. Free 99. Which one would you like? Singing fish. Duck. Gotcha. Oof. Okay, we got some mats. I'm not sure what they're used for. You want a trivia? Okay, you got it. You got it. Ready? Here is your video game trivia. Live. What was the first console game that allowed the game to be saved? So what is the first game that was released on consoles that saved your progress? There are some games where you had to enter codes, or there's some games where you just started from the beginning, from the very beginning. Which was the first console game that allowed itself to be saved? I'm a she, by the way. Okay, gotcha, Liveline. Thank you for letting me know. She, gotcha. I'm from California, so dude is one of my auto, but I do definitely default too much to the male, so I apologize. That one is for Liveline, Arcade. Liveline, what is the first console game that allowed you to save? You can phone a friend. You can phone Arcade if you want. Arcade might know. I was thinking about making a comeback back to me. I don't know the reason. I believe I was thinking about making a comeback. I just have an educated guess because I'm old. Arcade, shut up. Sister Got Game says phone Arcade, Liveline. You got an answer, or are you going to phone a friend? Oh, geez, not Atari. I'll give you a hint. It's not on Atari. I'll give you that hint. It's not on Atari. Aren't these fun? I really like these. I really like how we made video game trivia. Some of them are easy. Some of them are not so easy. But which one? Come on, Liveline. Give it an educated guess. It's okay. This isn't... We're not grading you. These are fun. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Give it a good guess. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. At a volcano, trying to read the world today. See where you're at. Let me know, Liveline. Let me know. All right. Okay, we just opened this chest. Was it after Atari? It was after Atari. It certainly was. I give up. ROK, do you want to take a try then, ROK? Let's see this educated guess. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Pretty sure it was The Legend of Zelda NES? Yes, you got it. Yes. Yes. An AVGN episode coming to mind. But Yes, Arcade, that is correct. Legend of Zelda, the original, was the first console game that allowed you to save. Good job, Arcade. I felt Super Mario 3, but was too late. Yeah, Super Mario 3 did save, but that came after Legend of Zelda. Nicely done. Yes, snaps, everyone. Snaps. Snaps for Arcade. And as a reminder, everyone, while you're watching, you're collecting channel fries. Channel fries are free 99. You get them just by watching and chatting. And you get to redeem stuff like video game trivia, Pokemon challenges. You could praise the Lloyd, use them at your heart's content. If you have other ideas that you'd like to see for channel fries redemptions, let me know. I love creating things. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came from us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranormal events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. Thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Various times and places. Yeah, right? This just feels like we opened some kind of like Pandora's box. Or someone opened Pandora's box. What are those sounds? Looks like that's another control point. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Okay, let's cleanse it. Boom. Navigate through the communications department.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Cleansing those is so therapeutic. Yeah, it makes you like you're. Looks like you're off the crazy pills. Oh my god, I feel like something's behind me. Whoa. Shelter max occupancy 6 p.m. Correspondence book club. Non-official book club Samson. Book club notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was all right. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got really annoying fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun space hippies or badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. The scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. You know, damn gravitational anomalies. Undefined reading. Material. Okay.
object of power. Looks like the hiss of
Oh!
conduit.
Oh!
We need to cleanse it.
Reach the objects of power to cleanse it. Ooh, whatever that is, it's looking at us. R3 to crouch behind objects. All right, let me change that. R3, because I don't like pressing that button, but I have my buttons here, shortcuts. There we go. So start using that to crouch. Okay, and then let's. Are you L3? Good. Okay. So then I know that I can do this to run. Okay. Go, 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 go. Run. Oof. Okay. Crouch. Oh! Run. Go. Go, go, go. Cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. Got it. Oh, we got the floppy. Floppy disk nuke can be bound to launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're
The
pyramids
board's in
Bureau
charge?
Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director.